only has those shitty premixed mimosas that only get you drunk while you're actually drinking them, and then as soon as you put them down, you're immediately hungover and filled with regret. Like I did that, like I said, in my 20s, weekend after weekend after weekend, because I was working towards my future. The future that is now, where I have the time, the organizational prowess, the financial means to have long, deliberate, elaborate, purposeful brunches. Brunches that we plan in advance. Brunches that we wake up for sober. Because we know we got to get to that restaurant on time. They ain't going to hold that table. Nah, man. Somewhere where you show up and that drink menu is so complicated, it includes shit you don't even comprehend. Shit like chartreuse. The fuck is chartreuse? No idea. Put it in my champagne. Sounds amazing. Some place that has so many bread options, they've got biscuits and scones. Which, if you know anything about breakfast, breads are technically the same thing, but so different. You absolutely need both. Right? Some place that has so many condiments that are made in-house, from scratch. Precious shit made in-house. Shit like lemon curd. Orange marmalade, okay. Strawberry rhubarb, just what? Oh, and most importantly, someplace that does know how to poach an egg. Some chef that gets it, some chef that has taken the time to treat that egg with such delicate brilliance that he poaches it to perfection, and he knows the only home for that egg is a delicate little basket of spinach that has been lovingly sauteed with chicken stock and garlic until it reaches a perfect net perfection. And when he goes to nestle that egg in, it's like putting the baby Jesus in the goddamn nativity because it's that fucking perfect. You know? Someplace that has taken the time really to honor the real thing about brunch. Butter. Real fucking butter. So much butter that has been lovingly respected, it has had the time to be shaped into delicate little globes, and those little globes have been stacked into little pyramids, and those little pyramids have been put onto plates, and those little plates have been put in the fridge to retain their shape, and then taken out with enough time so by the time they come to your table and you go to spread that across your bread choice, it does not fuck up your crumb. Alright? I'm talking about fucking brunch. Alright? I brunch hard. Alright? You can have a sexy ass brunch like that with a fucking toddler at the table, man. Fuck your baby! This is brunch, this is our time, this is now. I got $150 in 2 hours invested getting fucked up! How am I supposed to do that with your fucking toddler here with his creepy little muffin hands knocking over my fucking $15 glasses of champagne and fucking up all my butterballs? Get his hand out of that lemon curd! You know what I mean? Shit! Have the decency. Have the manners, have the forethought to plan your shit out and be real with yourself. Have the fucking courtesy to pick up the phone, call me up and say, hey, I'm not gonna make it to brunch. Why, what's up? You know I fucked up and had Carlos. How hard is that? It's not hard, you know? And if I'm lucky enough to amass a quorum of childless friends to enjoy a kid-free brunch, I better hope and pray whoever's in charge gets it, you know? And it's taken the time to find a restaurant that gets it, a restaurant that doesn't even allow children, because if there is even just one child at that brunch, my shit has the potential to go off the goddamn rails, because one of my lonely girlfriends who's yet to procreate is going to see that baby out of the corner of her eyes, lose the entirety of her shit and not be able to move past it. She's going to see that baby, laser focus in, eat your waffles. Damn. You know? And it would be fine if it stopped there, but it never does. Because the loneliness in this bitch runs so deep. It causes her to do like the single creepiest thing that you can do as a woman. And that is, ask to hold a child. It is not yours. Every single one of these lonely bitches does the same thing. They get that baby in their arms, they bring it uncomfortably close to their own breast. And they all do this. Oh my God, this baby's not that big. Oh my God, you gotta smell this baby. I want a baby. Which is just like super fucking creepy to see your friend in like her darkest hour. But also factually inaccurate. Like babies smell disgusting. I don't know if you guys have ever been around a baby, but they don't smell good. Right? They have a bag of shit and piss literally strapped to them 24 hours a day. You know? Milk fermenting in those tiny neck folds. You know, like 90% of the time, they smell like a weird amalgam of at least 4 fluids of their own making. Like, they smell disgusting. What smells good? Johnson's Baby Lotion. That shit smells great. Powder fresh, clean. Get that at Walgreens for like $3.49, you know? And you can leave that alone in a car on a hot day. Yeah, that's how that ends. It's my big closer. I'm wondering enough to end something like that, dark as fuck. But I do sometimes clean it up when people just stare at me blankly. And I usually say something empowering like, ladies, we have a lot of choices. You know, I just happen to choose fucking brunch. My name is Lydia Popovich.